What's going on, guys? Let's take a look at the big boy Tesla. So we know Tesla had earnings today. The initial reaction off of earnings was absolutely tremendous. They exploded this stock literally all the way to almost $800. So what I'm going to actually do here is pull up the 1 hour time frame so we can get a better macro picture here of what we had going on. So we obviously know earnings, weren't bad. Elon Musk did disclose that they sold a good portion of Bitcoin. Maybe that's why the market did not like that in the after hour session, because immediately after we had that quick spike to almost $800, it started to sell off and at one point did go red. However, quickly trying to recover here in the after hour session. Again, volume is going to be drying up here. I would not pay any too much attention here. Normally it's the first initial move that you want to be most focused on, kind of see the direction. As of right now, pretty much flat, finishing almost where we ended the day. So if we kind of just go back here quickly and look at the market open, Tesla actually put in a nice move off the open, and I know some people took some calls right off the bell. Now, one thing that we needed to kind of keep in mind, if you see this blue line here, this is what's called a supply zone of the linear regression channel 50. I love using these channel lines. It gives me a good indication as to where the stock can potentially bounce or where it can potentially break down. Anything in the middle of the range I kind of want to stay away from. I do want to be buying either my calls or puts at the upper or lower half of this range. Now, if we just go back a couple of days here, we did top this 750 before coming all the way back down to the bottom and then slowly kind of just creeping back up. You can see here in the pre-market session, we did test the 750 as well as off the bell. So this is where a lot of people off the bell and off the open made a lot of money on those calls. Now, there's one thing that tends to happen with a newer trader. Newer traders see the stock start to explode right off the bell. They get those calls, they get green, they get in the money, and they don't sell. The main thing is when you are taking the approach and looking to day trade, the whole thing here is to take money out of the market. We are not sitting here with the intention of this is going to 1,000, this is going to the moon. This is not 2020 anymore. It's time to be a little bit more realistic. When you get into these plays and they get into your favor, take your money off the table and lock in those gains. There's always going to be another trade, whether it be to the upside or the downside, and there's always going to be another trading day to kind of follow. So don't get caught trying to hold things too long in hopes that it comes back your way. Now, newer traders could also have gotten in this play, gotten very excited, not knowing about this linear regression channel here, as well as this little kind of double top that we've already had the last two previous days at the 750 area, held that and immediately went into some major drawdown here, and in fact probably could have sold for the red. That's not what we want to do. I recommend everyone to learn some technical analysis. In this market, it is a trading environment, meaning there's a lot of money to be made both on the short and the long side, but you need to know and understand where to sell. And where is the best entry and when you should potentially sit on your hands. Market did recover. You can see Tesla bounced off the 50 SMA on the 1 hour time frame, had a nice aggressive bounce here. This did provide also a scalp opportunity back to the long side once it got back over this 20 SMA and kind of took out this previous hour candle here. Now, I like to play these two ways. Sometimes if I'm feeling a little bit more risky, I will take the close, the top body here, and then kind of when the next hour candle takes it out, I will give my area an opportunity, or my stock an area of opportunity to kind of work a little bit for me. Or you could have also taken when it cleared out the 10-day moving average here above this blue line. You could have taken this for a nice little ride with the intention to sell into supply. It doesn't mean that now that we're coming back up that we're going to go break all-time highs. We just want to get in as soon as we clear a level of supply and sell at the next level of supply. That's what trading is all about. We did pull back into the 20, kind of hovered around a little bit, and then obviously we had a nice big spike into the close. Not a lot of people were going to be making money on that, especially if you're playing options. The IV crush is going to absolutely kill you. If we just kind of take a look at the daily time frame, you can see this whole channel here that we need to get above. This whole channel is $765. This is what we need to get ahead of, so Tesla has room to run into the $796. You can see where we kind of stopped in the after hour session is taking us all the way back to last month. This big spike that we had here on the last run up, that price was sitting at around 790. So we did come close to that area, and then we were met with rejection. So this is definitely going to still be a heavy area of resistance. We need to kind of keep that in mind. Tesla does not break this whole downtrend and consolidation, right? This is your downtrend. This is your consolidation. Until Tesla starts to reclaim its 100 EMA, which is going to be sitting at a price of around $800, that is when this consolidation process has been broken. Tesla could still very well sell off and lose the 50-day moving average on the daily time frame, which is sitting at $711, and it could come crashing all the way back down to 670 as well as 650 and 620. Now keep that in mind. If we do lose the daily 50-day moving average, Tesla is a short. As of right now, bulls still are going to get the benefit of the doubt until we lose the 50-day moving average on a daily candles close. If we're looking for tomorrow's price action, and if the price action wants to continue to push higher, we're going to keep this very simple, and we're going to draw a trend line here at $778. Tesla is not a long until it gets over $778. Now, if you're going to play the intraday scalp moves, you're going to have to use a smaller time frame and then kind of look at your levels intraday, pre-market, and when the market opens. I hope this video helps you guys. If you guys are serious about learning how to day trade and want to trade with me, get access to my strategies, make sure to visit my website at evolutiontraders.com. Become a gold member lifetime. It's a one-time payment. I'm not going to sit here and charge you each and every single month. You get access to all of the channels, my watches, and everything for life. I hope you guys join, and I hope to see you newer traders in the room this week, and I will see you guys all in the next video.